What's up, Goddess Gang? Today we are back with another video, and today we have SAVILAND in the cut. I'm super excited about this unboxing, guys. This is the Airbrush Gel Nail Polish, and we're also going to open the portable oxygen injector, which is from SAVILAND. I'm so thankful they invited us to try this product, you guys. I was supposed to post this on the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. However, I got it the day before, and when I received it, I realized I needed to give this product the attentiveness and the recognition that it deserves. So I'm so sorry, SAVILAND, that I did not get this video to you all sooner. However, we are going to go ahead and get straight into it. Let's see what we can do. I have the volume for the unboxing. I'm not sure if you guys are really interested in hearing that. Let me see. Okay, yes, it's there. I'll just have it there in case you guys want to have a little ASMR moment. But this is the unboxing of the airbrush. Well, it's called the portable oxygen injector, or in other words, the airbrush machine, as you guys may know. I'm totally new to this. I've never tried a product like this before. I'm feeling very thankful and blessed. So thank you again to SAVILAND. I will leave all the information for the product down in the description box. I will say I tried to charge it with the charger that came in the box. I'm not sure it was strong enough of a, I don't know why it wouldn't charge with that cord. I don't know if I got a bad cord or something, but I was having a little trouble with that. And then that's kind of what caused a little bit of the delay. I had to go and find another charger to use, just a different cord. I think it was a stronger voltage. I don't really know anything about that stuff. But anyway, and I just want to give you guys that heads up if that happens to you, because at first I thought maybe the product wasn't working, but I was able to get it fully charged. I just let it charge overnight, so it's fully ready now. But this is the unboxing portion of our video. And I like the fact that it's pink. I don't know if it comes in multiple colors, but I will definitely check that out and leave information about that in the description. I'm a little caught off guard by this opportunity because SAVILAND reached out and they're like, we have this exciting new product. We really want you guys to try it over at the Goddess Gang. And I was like, okay. And they're like, can you do the video in time? And I was like, yes. And then I got it the day before the video was supposed to be posted. And I was like trying my absolute best. But again, this is a little more complicated than I imagined. It's not so complicated as it feels at first, but I do want to tell you guys some of the important things that I took away. So I'm really just reading this on camera with you guys, and it's basically telling you what each part is. It tells you a little bit about if you get air bubbles in the device, maybe because your product is coming out splotchy or what have you. It tells you a bit about how to clean it. I assume these larger containers are for if you have a lot of product that you want to spray out at one time, which gives me the impression that maybe you could use this product for even more than just nail art, which is what's so cool about basically all of my nail products. I literally use for more than just nails. I use it for crafting. I use it for building jewelry or creating beads or little teddy bears. I've created so much with my nail products over the years. So when I saw this airbrush thing, I said, you can create so much, but my question is, what should we create? So I charged the device and we're going to try it out together, but this was the unboxing and it was fairly simple. As far as the informationals, I think they'll come in handy a little more when it's time for me to clean the device. But for now, I feel like it's safe to just go in and see what it's all about by using it first person. So the part that you guys have seen me playing around with, that is essentially it's the pen, I guess you could call it the pen. It has the nozzle, the liquid cap, the trigger, and it has everything. And then at the bottom, you plug in this device, which I guess is a new age technology that it just blows air out of a compressor as opposed to maybe a compressed air tank with a tube. I don't know. It's a portable version. I'm new to this. So let me get on camera and we're going to go ahead and test this thing out. 1 minute, you guys. Okay, guys, now we are in the cut. I have set up things differently and my lighting is, I don't even know right now. So don't worry about any of that. I think I need to add one more curtain, but I didn't account for that because I haven't filmed yet. So anyways, the real star of the show is this beautiful, amazing, let me move my hair, it's a little warm or whatever. This beautiful, amazing airbrush little device. All right, so I finally charged it and this is where the charger goes. This is how it looks. So when I push the button, you can hear the air. And you can hear it. It's got a high and a low setting. So that's that. And I don't really, I'm not a pro at this. So, oh, look. So I guess the thing is that when you, well, I guess we got to put paint into it to see, because this is the thing. All right, so this is where the paint is going to go, right? But this thing right here, this is like a little pressure meter. So when I screwed it all the way in, I couldn't move this at all. Well, I can move it like that much, but really can't move it. And then when I unscrew it, then see how I can move it. So we're going to see what that's all about. And where did I put? Okay, so I didn't show, well, I did show you guys, but we haven't looked at it together yet. The actual little gel polishes. I didn't open these up at all. And then it came with a couple of other things. There's these cleaning tools, which the pamphlet does tell you a little bit more about that. So that's helpful. I didn't read it all the way though, because like, I hope I don't really need to worry about that right away. But you never know. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know anything except for a few things. So this is, I assume, for the paints, but I don't know that either. So we're going to check that out together. But what I do know is that it says that this is a no need for dilution, a richly pigmented formula, and high gloss and shine, and silky and delicate consistency. The one thing that really got me about this was it says 0 graininess, color saturation plus 999.9%. But the no need for dilution really got me, because I remember when I used to get my nails done like a long time ago, like nearly decades ago at this point. And I would get like airbrush design, and they would have to like test the color, and then they would like put water in it, or maybe it was acetone. I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't know what it was. But it was all so complicated. And I have seen girls really struggle with airbrush before. I've never tried it. I think it's funny because I wanted to try this. I don't know if I said that in one of my videos. Maybe I did, but okay. So I think these things are basically, maybe you could, well, I don't think you could keep it on there, like, because you couldn't close it, obviously, but you can use it to just reopen the hole if anything goes wrong, dries up or anything. All right, so we got that. Now, I will say that I'm pretty sure that you can't just leave this product exposed to air. There were some friendly tips, and one of them, look, it says warm tips. Place it upright in a cool shaded area and dry place. Airbrush gel nail polish should be stored in an environment with suitable temperature, sufficient dryness, and good ventilation to avoid direct sunlight or high temperatures. Avoid contact with air. Airbrush gel nail polish is prone to moisture absorption, so it should be kept away from humid environments as much as possible before storage. The bottle mouth can be wiped clean and tightly sealed. So you want to make sure you tightly seal. And I have to give my babies, my cuticles, some cuticle oil, because I just did a little mani yesterday, and cuticle oil is just so important. It's easy to like overlook the importance of it, like, because I think when you wear cuticle oil often, you feel moisturized and you're like, oh, I don't need it. My hands are good. But like if you go a week or 2 weeks, sometimes I can go like up to 2 weeks without cuticle oil or like hand oil. And then I'm looking at myself like, girl, you aged like 30 years in 2 weeks because you can't, you haven't put on any cuticle oil. So let's take a cuticle oil break, y'all. Let's take a little cuticle oil break. So important. And I like to put a little, like too much, unfortunately. I'll be rubbing it all up my arms. Oh my goodness. Hold on, you guys. So yeah, I'm drinking coconut milk. I'm trying to get like my good carbs any way I can. All right, so I guess the most important thing is to just go for it. I mean, I don't know what can go right or wrong at this rate. So let's just try and see what happens. You guys can see. Okay, I brought a little napkin. Now, I guess you like squeeze it in there. Is it sealed? Oh, look, it has balls in there too to mix it up. Okay, so I'm thinking this is coming sealed. So let me see. Maybe I didn't press that little thing in there hard enough or something. Maybe I need to learn. Okay, I'm so thankful we're learning together, you guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta puncture it. Oh, crap. Okay. Now, this can get messy if you're a first timer, which I am. I don't know what I'm doing. This is fun. This is really fun. Okay, but I'm going to close this up real quick while I clean up because I don't want it to be exposed to moisture absorption. All right, so we're going to clean up a little. It's not staining me, which is good. That's another reason it's good to put on cuticle oil before you start because that would have probably stained me if I didn't put on cuticle oil. Okay, so this is probably the reason why it comes with enough of these for each polish. So you're just going to have to puncture them. All right, that's good to know. And then now I'm just going to clean this off a little. All right. And then now that it has a little air, I'm going to shake it up again. You guys, this went from 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Okay, so let's go ahead. And I honestly think it's better to post this video today or yeah, I'm going to be posting it today. Okay, so you can see, I mean, that's probably a lot, but you can see I can squirt it. I can do a little drops. So, and then I also see the air bubbles coming up. So I'm thinking you probably want to let it settle in there for a second and let those air bubbles come up. Okay, so it's all sucked in there. All right, so let's try and see what happens. We might want to put our lid back on, and I like it screws on, so that's pretty secure. If it has the little things, so you can make sure you feel it. Okay, all right, you guys ready? Okay, so we're gonna start. Oh wow, look. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's put it on high and see what happens. Okay, so I think on high it's a little more precise. Look. And then on low, it's a little more. Oh, wow. Did I use all of my? Oh, I guess I used it all that fast. Okay. So that's how much I got with the paint that I used. Wow, that was pretty cool, huh? All right. Well, I'm a little nervous to open another color, you guys. All right. What I do need you guys to help me out with, we're going to try a little more, is I need you guys to help me think of a nail design idea. I know the first thing that comes to mind is like the 90s nails, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to like be so predictable, but then again, it's like I feel like you must all right, hold on, you guys, let's try this again. Okay, now this is high. Yeah, I like high, it's a little more precise, and then low is a little more like ombre, less precise. Okay, so at some point it just like runs out. Yeah, it just runs out. But when you open it, oh, well, that time it pretty much used all of it. Now I guess I need to look and see what I'm supposed to do to clean it. But what I'm thinking is I'm just going to like use the alcohol prep pad, because as a nail girly DIY, self-taught, this is basically like my solution to everything, an alcohol prep pad. I know it's not that easy though, so let me read the instructions. I don't want to ruin the device. So it says how to use: unscrew, pull out the built-in needle, wipe it down with a clean cloth, spin tips. The needle nozzle will be very fine and fragile. Okay, it says assembly the airbrush, liquid cup, and the cup, mineral water, essence water, paint. Oh, that's just not even necessary. Okay. So all right. So it looks like basically I'm on my own. I cannot understand what the instructions really actually say. Also, let me check. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. I need to show you guys what I'm doing. I haven't filmed in a while. All right, this one's stuck in there. That's fine. All right, so I guess you're supposed to like take this and stick it somewhere. Okay. I don't know, y'all. Okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna assume that it's self-cleaning, and I'm just gonna go with that. I gotta like do more research. This is a little tricky. Where is the other one? Hold on. There's another pamphlet. Where'd the other pamphlet go? Oh, it's right here. Let me see if it's in this one. No. It doesn't tell much about cleaning. I guess it's not that important. This thing is like pretty much easy to use, I'm assuming. All right. So what are your thoughts? Can you guys give me any advice on what to do? Because I'm not quite sure. I don't quite know if I'm doing everything correctly. But I also want to try experimenting with this thing pulled out more. So I guess we got to give it another go. Okay, so all right, that's about as far out as it unscrews. So let's do that. Let's test that out real quick. I guess this is going to be I'm going to use a different color so we can see what we think. What we think. All right, I'm going to use black. I'm going to try black out. And hopefully when we open this one, it'll be a little easier than last time. Let's see. Y'all ready? Okay. And okay. I hate messes, y'all. Y'all should know that about me by now. All right. Well, if you hate messes, luckily it cleans up easily. But it looks like that's just going to be the result of puncturing it. It has been airtight. All right, we're gonna shake it. All right, now we're gonna add it into our device. This is so fun. Thank you again to SAVILAND for inviting us to try this. I'm gonna try to add. All right, that should be enough. I'm gonna wipe it off. We want to keep our product neat. All right, and there we go. All right, you guys ready? Let's try it. I got on the low one, but remember this thing is pulled out way more than last time. Oh, wow. I think I just used all the paint in one swig. All right, let me undo this. Oh, that's for if you want it to be really light. Okay. I'm already out. Oh no, look. I'm out. So yeah, that's amazing. That's pretty cool. That got really dark, you guys. But it's all gone now. So let's turn it off. And that was on the low setting. Oof. Now I will say it does give out like, I don't want to say it's an odor, but it definitely, oh look, there's still some paint in there. It definitely gives out like this, it's a smell. I don't know how to describe it. I guess it really just, if you work in the painting industry, you probably know the smell. Ugh, if you work in a nail salon, it's like you can smell, it's like someone just blowing like gel polish smell in front of a fan. It's literally what we just did. That's so crazy. So there is a smell. So I would say probably work with the fan. And I'm assuming each color has a different smell because the black, oh no, I think it was when I like did that. I guess with the more pressure that you pull it with and like the more air you let through, that's what makes it smell stronger. Cause I got like a little smell from the first attempt, but it wasn't like this one. So I would say it's like similar to like when you use acetone. I mean, when you use monomer, like how there's that smell in the air. That's kind of how it is with this. And that's not a deal breaker for me. This thing is pretty cool. I am interested in seeing what the battery life of the compressor is. I think this is so cute and cool. I really am thankful that SAVILAND chose us to test out this product. This also, I did notice even with this attached to it. Now, I will say with this attached to it, it does make it a little challenging, at least when I'm on camera, to show you guys and to hold it upright because you are supposed to like hold it upright. And that's mainly like for the paint. So you want to try to keep this little canister like straight or level so that the paint can go into there. So I would say that probably takes a little getting used to, but the feel of like this whole gesture, I feel like I have good control. I feel like my hand is getting a good stretch, which I'm not opposed to. I feel like I can definitely confidently use this with my left and my right. And I feel like it's very well made. This is good quality. And the compressor pack, battery pack has a little bit of weight to it, but it's not very heavy. And then also the way that the weight is distributed when you are holding it, it's lightweight up here, and then there's some weight down here. So it actually does rest in your hand comfortably. And I've learned throughout my journey doing my nails and other people's nails, when it comes to different products, if it can be the cutest, coolest thing, but if the workability or the usability is not ideal, then you won't gravitate towards it. And with the fact that this is a wireless device, you don't have to have any cords. The fact that it fits in my hand very well, that it's comfortable. Look at that. I have bigger hands, you guys, but it just makes it feels perfect. I feel like even if you had smaller hands, that it's still even probably easier than if you got these big old hands. But I really think that is what really brings me back to a product again and again and again, especially when it comes to something like this, where this is more of an electronic device that I'm going to use, or a nail art device that makes my versatility even more complex. Also don't want to sleep on the multiple different colors that we get on this kit. We can always go through all these colors together. There's vibrant orange, lemon yellow, medium sea green, vibrant blue, vibrant purple, a pinkish purple, a fiery red, which we tried out, the rose pink, light nude. That one you guys are probably going to see me use, white and black. And one thing I have always really like wanted to create, and I was super inspired by a press on nail set that was created by Nails by Thalia.22 over on YouTube, Instagram. I don't know if that's still her Instagram handle though, but one thing was aura nails. Like, I am obsessed with aura nails and I would love to create them all the time. And that was one of the main reasons why I did want to get a airbrush. And I really am I think it's so wonderful that they sell these, which are already diluted and easy to use for beginners especially. These products feel like such a cheat code, and I do feel a little guilty when I utilize things that make it easier, but I have learned that there's no shame in that, when you are able to make the experience easier, you're inclined to do it more and more and more. So I definitely see us using this product a ton at the Goddess Gang. I will give you guys an update over time once I figure out, like, oh, how did I clean it? Or, if I bought, because it does say in the instructions that you can use different like mediums besides these. And so we can always test that out together. We can use this to do other crafts together that are not nail related, but still are nail related. And the potential is endless and limitless, and that's what I really love about things like this. On a side note, I have been recently doing the same thing in my kitchen. I have been investing into like devices that will make it easier for me to function at home, and they are total game changers. And I think receiving all these blessings is something that you have to learn how to be receptive, and you have to learn that you are worthy of all these beautiful things. And I will leave all the information for this in the description down below, but I want to tell you guys that I'm really impressed with this product from SAVILAND. I'm going to go, I'm going to go onto Amazon real quick and see if that's where they're selling it. Hold on one second. Let's see. Let's go to good old Amazon. So how do you guys like this background? This is a different tapestry, and I got a couple of paintings back here which are related to something we'll talk about. And I got my little hustle sign back there. There's a lava lamp back there, but it's still not lavaing. We got some products over there. We got products up on the rack. Okay, so this, I'm gonna put SAVILAND airbrush to see if it comes up. Airbrush. Okay, let's do that first. Okay, so it's right here, the kit that we unboxed together. And it looks like, okay, that's not bad at all. Now, it looks like it comes in pink. I don't see it particularly in other colors. So, okay, so I do see that it comes in pink. And okay, so, and then what about okay. Now, the airbrush gel polish, these are a little more pricey, I will say. They have glow in the dark ones that you can purchase. Okay, I see you, SAVILAND. And I'm gonna go to my email real quick, hold on you guys, and see if they told us that we would have a discount, because I want to tell you guys all of the details. I definitely do recommend this product. And let me see. All right, it says okay. Okay, so I don't have a discount particularly from what I can see right away, but the product itself, the airbrush machine, is on sale for 17% off on Amazon right now, and regular price is $29.99. So even at the regular cost, my hair is just like, I need to put it up in a ponytail, but I haven't done that yet. but the $29.99 is not bad at all for this. Now I will say you're gonna pay a pretty penny for these, but what my assumption is and what we will explore and experiment with on the channel is that you can use regular gel polish. How could you though? I don't know if you could, because like you would have to cure it. I don't know. We're gonna experiment together. But this costs about I think it said like $39.99, and that was on sale. And then for the fluorescent ones, it was $42.99. So, but I will say probably, I mean, one, we'll see how far these go, but two, you do get a good variety, and I feel like with airbrush, a little does go a long way. So even though it is a little bit of a solid investment up front, I feel like it's going to be worth it in the end. And again, we cannot thank SAVILAND enough for being generous enough to send this over to us. I want to tell you guys that I would be more than happy to offer to gift one of these to you guys. If you would like the chance to win a SAVILAND airbrush device, I won't be able to send you guys the polishes, but I can send you the device if it's something that maybe you want to invest into, but you can't afford or you don't particularly want to spend on both. If you would like to buy your own polishes, or you do know how to use this with other polishes, and you can tell me down in the comments, and you want to receive one of these in the mail as a giveaway from the Goddess Gang, you guys can drop comments down below. I will come back to this video. Today is July 7th. This video will be posted today. So I'll give you guys 10 days. So until July 17th, you can comment down below and just share a little bit about your nail art journey and a little bit about your thoughts on this video. And if you would like to win the prize, then you can just put hashtag giveaway, and I will know that you're entering into the giveaway. So we'll go ahead and you guys can tag SAVILAND and tell them what you think, because they are looking for our feedback. They want to know what we think, and they also want a little bit of product exposure. And if you think that any of your friends could use one of these, you can definitely let them know about it. Again, I think it's really awesome, but I will update you guys and let you know more of my thoughts. And in the next video featuring SAVILAND, we will create a nail set using this device, and you guys can tell me your thoughts. Until next time, I'll holla y'all. Peace.